Let's address the big elephant in the room. The photographers at the Met Gala were utterly disgusting. Hey everyone, I'm Lisa, and I'm super excited to be talking about all the K-pop at the Met Gala this year. Did K-pop live up to all of the high expectations at this year's Met Gala? Well, let's dive into it. The dress code was the Garden of Time, inspired by a short story by J.G. Ballard, and it's about the inevitable fall of the aristocracy and the inability of money and beauty to stop death. People predicted a lot of nature influences from the sky to the land to the sea, possibly some commentary on sustainability. And since the short story is actually quite dark, as in it doesn't have a happy ending, some people also predicted some really dark themes showing up on the red carpet. So that was the dress code, and this is not to be mistaken or confused with the theme this year, which was called Sleeping Beauty's Reawakening Fashion. The Met was showcasing a bunch of archival pieces, and because some of them were so delicate, they had to be laid down carefully, even in glass coffins, which is why the whole Sleeping Beauty part. All right, let's dive into it, starting with Jennie. This is Jennie's second time at the Met Gala after last year's appearance. She was wearing custom alaya. It's a stunning color, and it could be interpreted under the dress code if we consider the color to be part of representing the sea. I feel like this look is quite bold due to the color and the cut, of course, but at the same time, it's kind of elegant, it's simple, just because there wasn't really a lot of patterns or a lot of, bold accessories. Though, I have to make a note, I feel like this is quite bold if you look at Korean culture, Korean award shows. This cut alone is quite out there if you compare it to other Korean award show looks that we're kind of used to. Now, in this interview with Emma Chamberlain on the red carpet, she mentioned that she tried a lot of different looks, but this is the one that she decided to go with.
I let them give me ideas in the beginning, but we had multiple fittings and meetings, just talking about the colors and the fabrics. And this is actually one whole fabric. I think it's 13 meters, I want to say, but yeah.
A lot of people were speculating that she actually chose to wear this color in representation of her mom. I think while she looks stunning, there's no denying that she looks beautiful in this look. A lot of people who watch the Met Gala are so used to drama and theatrics, and that's kind of what they expect considering this is one of fashion's biggest moment in the year. So that's why a lot of people felt like her look was a little lackluster. But either way, she looks beautiful. When I saw this look, the first thing I thought of was the genie from Aladdin. Anybody else had that same reaction? Now, before we move on, we do have to give a shout out to her after party look as well. It's more classic, it's black, it's very Jennie, it's more covered up, probably because it got cold at night, but she looks beautiful here as well. I don't know the details of who designed this dress, but if you guys know, let us know in the comments. Let's talk about Stray Kids at the Met Gala. They are the first K-pop group to attend the Met Gala, which is super exciting. There's all 8 of them. They all made an appearance. They all look gorgeous, of course. They were dressed by Tommy Hilfiger, whom they already announced a collaboration with, so it makes sense that Tommy was the one to dress them.
Is this your guys' first Met Gala?
It is. It's our first time. We are stoked to be here, and if it wasn't for Tommy, we would not be here, so thank you to Tommy.
Now, Tommy, in an interview on the red carpet, he was explaining the look is very modern prep.
Was it about working with Stray Kids that inspired you?
They are as modern as you can get. Wow. They are modern prep, and they're global superstars.
Now, a lot of people were commenting about their look, of course, that it's kind of hard to see the connection to the dress code. But if you look very carefully, and I can only see this after I saw the pictures that they posted and zoomed in, there are subtle details that call to the dress code. For example, Felix's little buttons here, they're floral. Then there's the undershirts that Hyunjin wore, and I'm sure the others wore as well, that had some subtle floral print. The dress code was there, just really subtle. Other people, and I have to agree with, this was a very safe look. On the flip side, it is very hard to dress 8 people in cohesion versus dressing one person where you can really go full out for one, and it looks, you're only focusing on them, whereas dressing 8 people, you have to balance everyone's colors and the composition, and when they're getting photographed, you have to photograph them all. So there's a lot of more challenges, I think, when dressing 8 people. Now, let's get to the part where I don't even know what to say. I'm actually a little shocked still reading all the comments, going through this. So let's address the photographer's behavior while they were trying to take photos of Stray Kids. As you can see, Stray Kids were lining up and posing for their photos. And then in this video, you can hear the photographer saying things to try to bait them into giving more because they look so emotionless. Here, listen to the video.
I've never seen so many emotional faces in my life. Yeah, right?
Oh, the reveal. Oh, now we gotta do it again. Maybe now we can get it this time.
Now let's do it with feelings.
So you can see the photographers were not speaking very nicely to them, despite them being guests, ordering them to look this way, do this, show us some emotion, which on one hand, I'm always trying to play devil's advocate. On one hand, like, I get that their job, like, they're trying to get a good photo, but at the same time, there's a way to speak to people. There's a way of, you know, not coming off like a jerk, not being rude, and I don't even want to go as far as being like racist or xenophobic, but the point is that was very rude, and you can see it in their faces that they weren't happy. Even Bang Chan was like at the end just being like, hey, we're done, let's walk away. Also, like, you're not smiling at the Met Gala. For these photos, everyone was giving their, like, you know, model serious pose, so why is it that they were telling Stray Kids to laugh and jump? This isn't like a music award show, so it just felt really gross. I don't know if this is going to escalate to a point where people need to respond to these, you know, this video, if anyone's going to get in trouble for this, but this kind of really put a damper on the whole night. I know the fans were so excited to see them, and I'm sure they were super excited to attend as well, but they handled it professionally, and they just walked on and had a good rest of the night. So shout out to Stray Kids for handling that so well. And you photographers, the stays are going to find you. Let's be real, the stays are going to find you. So my favorite part of Stray Kids attending the Met Gala was, one, did Tommy Hilfiger just leak Stray Kids' upcoming tour?
They are a K-pop band from Korea, and they're embarking upon a 40-city tour.
I didn't see any headlines coming out of this interview, but I was like shook. A 40-stop tour? Is that really happening? And I really hope they come to Toronto because I have them on my bucket list to see live. So this is super exciting. Bang Chan's face tells you everything that you need to know, that this was not planned. No one told Tommy not to mention the tour. That's kind of your fault. I'm not gonna lie. Also, there were so many good memes to come out of this night, including one, Bang Chan's face. This expression is it's gonna be used by stays so often. A lot of people were commenting about Felix's long hair, saying he looks like Geralt from The Witcher, which I agree, he does look like it. And since, Henry Cavill isn't doing it anymore, they need Felix to step up right there. And then another good reference, people were saying Hyunjin looked like Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. For any of anime fans out there, the resemblance is on point. So many good memes. This is why I love the internet. You guys come up with the best things. And then finally, to just end this video, because it's actually perfect, we have photos of Jennie and Stray Kids linking up at the Met Gala. They took this amazing photo. Felix's face when he saw Jennie behind him is also another iconic moment. But it's super cool that they were able to greet each other and take these photos. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought of their looks, of the drama, the controversy, because apparently you can't have K-pop without drama anywhere these days. Let us know, who was your favorite look? Here's a cool one for next year, right? Because we're already thinking about next year. We're always moving. Who do you think would have slayed at a Met Gala from the K-pop world? Let's see if we can manifest it and if it comes true. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.